Amazing Grace, Cat Charlene. This is like the fifth time I've been to the Bel Air Church. Not quite sure if that could be seen in the back. And to my surprise, everybody is so down to earth. I even met some folks that were working in the industry a while ago. I mean, working in the industry, meaning entertainment industry, a while ago, meaning they did not quit. It's just the industry has gone really south because they were telling me about so-called wokeness, the demand for a vaccine certificate. I go, come on, they're still doing that? No, and I'm really grateful. I just want to make a little summary about it because this person, they just left. Anyways, praise Jesus. They resisted all that so-called vaccine demand. Like you have to show proof of like the vaccine card, remember? They were doing that to you in California. Like you can't even go into a bar or restaurant without showing a vaccine card. But people are saying that's bullshit. They're giving them the what? The double barrel. Not double barrel. Like to me, I'm holding the camera, so that's a double barrel. Like boom and boom. So I just, want to quickly sum it up. Like, poor friend of mine, I would say, they submitted to this tyrannical, this actually very communist and sort of demand that you have to show a vaccine card in order to work on a show. And it was just a crappy reality show, I suppose. So the believer, the gentleman that I just met, he told me that since that they're Teamsters, nobody fuck with Teamsters, truthfully. This is one thing that I know. If I moved away from California, that other people wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Teamsters has power. Well, yeah, probably people know Teamster has power because they're in charge of transportation. And transportation is the lifeline of everything. Just think about it. They're trying to take that away from us. They want to ban gasoline cars so you have no transportation, nowhere to get your ass from one end to the other. I mean, I know how it is living here in Los Angeles. Remember I said that's how they get you. I came out of a chiropractor's appointment and my automobile was gone. They freaking tow it for no good reason, for no freaking reason, so they can pretty much extort you. Remember I mentioned that they changed the so-called the gridlock hour. Like even if you put enough money in the meter, right? So this is a meter parking the city set up to collect money from you. And even if you did not put enough money, supposedly they can give you a ticket. It used to be like $20. Now it's 75. But they're so greedy freaks. Because I'm in front of the church, I'm not going to curse really loud, hopefully. I mean, not being hypocritical, it's just everybody is gone. But go back to the city of LA, that's not enough money for them. So they're setting up shop, meaning they're changing the signs to confuse you and you'll never read it. So instead of like putting little quarters or 4 quarters, I don't care how many quarters you put in the meter, right? Come out, cars still towed. Why? Because they freaking put up signs that you're not aware. They say, oh, this is called a gridlock zone, meaning, what does that mean? They just come up with bullshit. It's mafia term. They tow your car, so your car disappeared. It's not stolen. You can find it. You have to go to the police department. In my case, I went to the Beverly Hills Police Department and have had to pay a fee. And then they release like a piece of paper. Then you have to, I don't know how, find your way, crawl to the impound area, the dog pound. No, seriously. You have to find Ubers, get around, so it's very costly and it's very detrimental to your mental health because when you don't have a way to get around, that's when you're panicking. And I totally was freaked out. Was freaked out. I never went back to that business, meaning the chiropractors, they have nothing to do with this lawlessness, right? The city set up and changing the rules. However, they didn't warn me that even if you pay for the meter parking on the street, they will start towing your car now at 3 p.m. Oh, it used to be 5. Oh, I guess people got wise up to it. They start moving their cars. So they changed it suddenly to 4. And then now, overnight, they changed it to 3 p.m. So the consequences you learn. And you go, well, fuck you, motherfuckers. They win $350 just for the impound. They're not nice people. Because they know that there are freaking mobs. So when I said about Teamster is a production relying on Teamster to give them transportation. So you know what? The Teamsters, like the gentleman I just talked to, they say, well, screw you, Disney. We're not working for you, gaffers, and, the whole 9 yard. We're talking about like people that work on a commercial shoot. You really want to insist on some vaccine papers? We're all going to walk. I love that story. And then, you know what? They capitulated. Nobody dared them to ask whether they have papers or not. I mean, that's the point. Is I think what he told me, just call him Joe, is you have to not capitulate to these tyrants. They try to scare you and make you think that you're the minority. And, the pharmaceuticals control pretty much most of the ad agencies. And you just have to say no and fight back. That's that. I guess if that's a reason to go to church, that's a reason good enough.